Oh, this better not.
Why would you press continue? Why would you do that?
I don't... I'm so used to it. I just can't...
There's a cutscene every single time.
Ready to go.
Well, it looks like it's just... Oh, wait, no.
We dug you up on Tarsonis. Were you online during the Zerg attack?
God damn it.
Do you remember anything?
Whatever, we can just... It's fine.
I like how the computers, in this, like, the computers in this world are so huge and bulky, like, you know, this is no laptop.
Right.
This is gonna be a huge pain in the ass to transport. There's no real reason it needs to be like that.
The emitters are secured and online.
Who authorized the use of psi emitters?
I did, Lieutenant.
What? The Confederates are
Dun,
making
dun,
a bad
dun.
Now you're gonna use the Zerg against an entire planet? This is insane!
She's right, man. Think this through.
I have thought it through. Believe me.
Believe me.
You all have your orders.
You have.
I like how her eyes switch to red when it's Minx, just so you can extra, like, tell that he's evil.
Confederates toss all enemies.
He's the bad man.
Rule this sector or see it burnt to ashes.
Burnt to ashes around me.
That's some super villain shit.
We can nail Minx to the wall.
Who says that? Even if you mean it, like, you shouldn't just say it.
Well, I can't wait to,
Can't wait to edit that into the beginning of the next episode.
Yes, I was going to do that. But what I was going to say was I can't wait to play that for all of the civilians to hear over, like, a forced media broadcast.
Yep. Let's do it.
I can't believe it.
What's Hanson have to say?
Recording proves it's all true. Mansk, Tarsonis, all of it. What will you do now?
Tell the people.
Have we commented on
Every man, woman, and child
their super high-tech
know what the
name
Lord
tags
Emperor is
yet?
capable of.
The name
The
tag?
backlash will be
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she has a
riots,
holographic name tag.
but that's just what you want.
Yeah, I love stuff like that in sci-fi where it's like, oh, it's so futuristic, when it's like there's literally no reason for it to be that way.
Yeah.
Like, maybe there's some additional information that you can look at on that name tag if you poke it, but, like, you could just write her name on a piece of cardboard and clip it to her lapel, and it would be essentially the same thing.
I think this is probably one of the only upgrades that I actually... No, most of the Protoss upgrades I find actually to be fairly
What's this one?
meaningful decisions. This changes whether attack upgrades or health upgrades give you a boost to health or attack speed in addition to their damage and armor.
Oh, I see. Which one do you prefer?
I think an additional 5% attack speed is probably more useful per level than 5% health. So I'm going to do that. Warding!
Morning! Looks like the Protoss. Stetman log entry 2142. The crystal is growing, and it appears to have some sort of antimatter? Gravitational anomaly? Non-standard phenomenon? Hovering
Something.
over it. I'm now convinced that the crystal is drawing power from the ship, but in ways so subtle as to be undetectable. It is non-organic, but has a molecular structure as diverse and complex as any organisms. It's developed an intricate matrix that makes it tough and surprisingly flexible. An alloy based on this crystal would have impressive damage mitigation. The structure of this matrix also suggests some sort of energy storage system. There might be something to this. The Protoss are so far beyond us. We must seem amoeboid to them.
Man, humans must do quite well in a battle of attrition versus Protoss for them to have any actual...
For them to be, like, comparably challenging at all.
Yeah, because...
I bet Protoss reproduce, like, once every 100 years or something.
I mean, that has to be the answer. Also explains why they have a bunch of purely mechanical, just robotic units.
And it also explains why when the Zerg fucked up their homeworld, they, like, didn't have any other planets that they lived on at all.
They're like, well, guess we're going to Shakuras now.
Yeah, like, there literally was nowhere else that they could be.
Can you believe it?
Even when you ain't got people shooting at you. My old vulture saved my skin.
Careful now. I like me a good vulture.
Listen to your trash talk.
It's a classic piece of engineering.
Classic. I suppose you could call that. Of course, most folks like a bike that don't explode on them when the repeller seals freeze up, or the fuel cells start leaking radioactive waste. But hey, who cares if it's a classic, right?
No one likes a smart-ass swan.
I like it.
He likes his damn bike!
I like a smart ass.
I don't think you should have active spider mines just hanging out in the ship.
They're friendly. Look at them go.
Just walking around.
Spider mines belong to a very small category of technology that came from the old Earth and survived the crash of the supercarriers. Terran Marines are famously mistrustful of the spider mine's IFF sensors. Yeah, I would.
I don't think you
I would
want
too.
mines fighting with each other on your ship. That seems bad.
Ah, it's cute. Don't worry about it. In 2499, Tarsonis-based Jaunt Pictures released Spider Mines 4: Death from Below, continuing a franchise about spider mines that had achieved sentience and turned on their human creators. It was the last in the Holo series.
I mean, yeah, they're kind of cute, but I feel I should reiterate, they will explode.
They are literally mines. They do what mines do.
Which is explode.
Yeah. So, that is.
They can replenish them?
Yeah, that's the upgrade. This makes them better.
What does that mean?
The trigger radius? Well, blast radius is obvious. Trigger radius means they will, like, get up and run at you from further away.
No. What does it mean that you can replenish them in the field?
Oh, it means that once you don't just get 3 and then you're done for any given vulture.
So it's just like
They
you
can,
get
like-
as many as you want, but you pay 15 minerals per mine?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, no charges or anything?
If I recall correctly, I think it, like, refills charges on, like, a cooldown at the cost of 15 per.
Okay.
Sort of like scarabs or interceptors.
Okay, sure.
Oh, finally.
Finally, the SCP upgrades.
Yeah. I never use any of these, though.
I mean, the repair one seems like it could be useful.
Right, but I'll eventually just...
You like repairing. You
Right.
like when your SCVs repair.
Right, but I'll eventually just get science vessels.
Are science vessels going to repair your buildings, Evan? Are they going to repair your bunkers?
I mean, you just get multiple SCVs.
Well, they do have multiple SCVs, but that's a lot of Hydralisks. Yeah, the missile turrets.
Get the missile swarms.
That's the shit we do like. Oh yes, the news.
I gotta know
But first,
just what
we gotta
was it
know.
went down between you and Mengsk.
We
Seems
were
it wasn't
tight.
once.
I used to think Mengsk be a force for change. Fought alongside him right up until Tarsonis. That's where he crossed the line.
Until he revealed himself to be a
He left Kerrigan there
huge,
to die.
miserable dickbag.
I mean, he was pretty rude before that point.
Damn. You sure
Yeah, he was always a dick.
friends, Jimmy.
That's not foreshadowing at all.
Yeah, I'm like, Tychus, you're not any good.
Tychus, you're like gonna betray him later.
Emperor, much has been written in regards to the tragic fall of Tarsonis. Toloski's investigative documentary, Imperial Dawn, even claims that you brought down the Confederate system by assuring Tarsonis' fall.
I've heard these conspiracy theories before, but the
conspiracy
fact
theories.
remains, the Zerg invaded Tarsonis en masse, and no
Max
force
seems
in
sort
the
of
universe could
Putin-esque.
stop their onslaught.
You feel it seems what?
It was a very
Sort of Putin-esque.
terrible day.
What? It just in the way that
film
he's
highlights
like
the seeming
a dictator?
convenience of the
Just like
aliens
in
annihilating
the sort of
government that you
the
yourself
way I
spent
would
a
imagine
lifetime
that the
trying to
government
overthrow.
operates.
Millions died
Sure.
that day, and you speak to me of convenience? Yes.
Oh yeah.
I strove
Yeah,
against
definitely.
the evils of the old Confederacy, but never with the object of personal gain.
Yeah, no,
Perish the
of course
thought.
not.
The heavy burden of leadership. I did so only to ensure our continuing survival
A
as a
heavy
species.
burden of leadership.
Striking
It's so full of
words from
shit.
the Emperor himself. Up next, Zerglings allergic to lemon juice, old wives' tale, or new super weapon in the fight for humanity.
Yeah. Keep that in mind.
Spread
Good
lemon
business.
juice around as Zergling repellent.
Yeah. I think. Yep. All right, onto the bridge. What do we got here? Man,
Oh geez, there's so many.
they're proliferating.
Is it time for Haven yet?
The decrypted
No.
adjutant contains
Oh,
records.
maybe.
Mobius wants us to go after another
Yes.
artifact on some dead world called Zil.
Okay, I want more units with ground-to-ground attacks, so I can put off fighting against flyers for as long as possible.
Their bad luck, I guess.
That's my game.
We'll get hazard pay for this one.
So I think that means it's time for Zil, because Haven is Vikings, Valhalla is Wraiths, and Belshir is Goliaths. So it's the last thing that targets ground only. And they don't give me flying enemies.
I
Missions
see.
that give me an anti-ground unit.
I see. Time to dig up some artifacts then.
So this mission is timed though. And it's
Timed?
definitely it's the
it's-
laser drill one.
Oh, so it's gonna take a while.
Yeah.
I guess we'd better do it next time then.
Alright. Next time, we'll blow up a giant door with a laser drill.
Exciting.
Yes.
Later.